Aw, that's so sweet when it goes the kind of thing. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you watching right now. The question is my mom and dad going to remember because I didn't call them today? Are they going to remember that I'm live today? That'll be the question. That's the question of the day. We're going to take bets.
Maybe they're watching the Steelers game.
Somebody told me to bet on the Steelers game. You know, oh, bet on your team. You know, you got to back your team. And I was like, no, I don't. I've seen how they've played all year. They lost to the Browns, man. Like, a team that loses to the Browns this season is not a complete team in my eyes. Just my humble opinion. And so
I agree. 100%.
You know, I'm not backing that play. I'm not betting on Pittsburgh to win this game. And so far, let's see, NFL scores. Let's see how this going. Let's see how it's going now. Holy shit. Never mind. It's 30-6 now.
Okay. Well,
yeah, it's over. Nail in the coffin. 2 minutes, 37 seconds left. We ain't winning nothing. So that's over. Sorry, Aaron Rodgers. And Tomlin may lose his job because there's been rumblings about how he can't get his team past the first playoff win. And they're not wrong. And this is an embarrassing Monday Night Football showing to lose at least 30-6, but lose by 24 points like that. It's not good.
No touchdowns, huh?
Nothing. 2 field goals. Yeah. That's embarrassing. Like, nah, we're done. Like, they need to rebuild next year.
I remember last week's game, they were saying whoever lost that game would be fired between the Ravens coach and the Steelers coach. It started up the Ravens coach, Harbaugh, was let go.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the pickle leader, though. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's true. And the same thing's going to happen to Tomlin.
Wouldn't it be funny if they switched teams?
Yeah.
That would be
I mean,
Tomlin went to Baltimore and Harbaugh went to the Steelers.
It's possible. Anything's possible. But you know what? I honestly would take it. I don't think I would be angry with that decision, to be honest.
I mean, the only reason Harbaugh left is because they wanted him to fire his OC, and he's like, no.
Yeah.
So he took off, so he left.
Yeah, but his demands on what he wants is kind of crazy. Anyway, enough of that. I'm sorry, everybody that's watching. We don't mean to bore you with sports and nonsense. We're here to talk about
my Michelangelo.
Oh no! What?
Broke his fist off.
Jesus,
that's not radical.
Oh,
Cowabunga.
Cowabung, no. Ha! Okay, so guys, we're talking about looking forward. We have Chris here. We have
hi.
He's back finally. We have Brian from Half's Hot Sauce here with us in studio. We have Kevin, we have me, and we have you, all of our beautiful members here in the chat. So feel free to chat away, to say hello. Just make our day special. I'm going to text mom and dad right now and let them know that we're on live so they can.
Do you want me to like cryptically leave a can of soda every Monday on their porch to remind them?
Yeah, actually, that'd be awesome, dude. That would be so funny.
We should, that's a new marketing. We should make like a Rumble Pop koozies.
Yeah, I mean, we absolutely can. Can get it. I'm actually was saving some money from the budget, which is just me. So I was just saving money for a neon sign of Rumble Pop, so we can get one made. I thought that would be pretty cool.
How much would it cost?
I'll still keep Donatello up. I'm guessing like about $100.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It's not too bad. No, it might be $2. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm literally just guessing. Hey, Big Sal. Hello, Mr. Sean. Good to see you. He says, "Dear God, Kevin, where is your fedora?"
It's right here.
I guess that means he needs a haircut.
Yeah.
How was your New Year's Eve, Professor? Oh,
it was fine.
There's
New Year's Eve. It was cheap. It was
Mom
chill.
and Dad.
I didn't really do anything. I just hung out with the family.
Good.
That's always good. Always good. We got Big Sal on. We've got Mom and Dad. We've got she says hi, gentlemen. So she's saying hello to everybody.
Oh, you got jokes, Sal? I look like Toby from Roots. Okay.
Oh wow. Guys, we are giving away a bottle today. It is happening. Killer Pickle Hot Sauce from Half's Hot Sauce. Brian was kind enough to give us some some bottles to give away to you, all of our fine listeners here at Rumble Pop and the Real Short Box. Real Short Box has been on a small sabbatical. I do apologize about that. I'm kind of looking to revamp the platform a little bit. So we're working on it behind the scenes, but hopefully it'll be back shortly. I may still have a few leftover episodes in the pipe that I can get up and running for y'all, so you have something to listen to on your drive to and from work. I know we only have 287 episodes for you to listen to, so you might have to go back and hear some classics. I don't know. You might not have to. You might just wait. Whatever you guys prefer is fine by me.
I do have that recording of me going wah, 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 for 12 minutes that we could post.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, that would be the perfect way to get people not to listen to any of our episodes. So thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. I want to give a shout out to whoever made this fine ring that I bought online. Check this shit out. It is
that's pretty cool.
Loki ring. Isn't that cool?
That is pretty cool.
So now I can be the god of mischief and mayhem, so to speak, when I walk around. So I thought that was super cool. When I saw it available online, I was like, man, I got to snatch that up. So I have it on a little pedestal, and then I put it in a little box here just because it came with it. And then here's the box, because, you got to have a tesseract to contain your Loki, so to speak, right?
That's right.
You got to have your cosmic cube to contain your Loki. So there's that. Now, we're going to be looking forward to 2026. So we're going to be talking about a lot of stuff today. We're going to try to get as much done as we can. We're going to run about an hour and 15. So we'll be done about 9:30, 9:45 at the absolute latest, guys. So we're not taking up too much of your Monday evening. We know your time is precious. So we want to get in and get out, as quick as possible. Just like a night out on the town on a Friday evening for Brian, if I'm guessing.
And Brian enjoys his evenings out there in Ohio.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Get in, get
Harvesting
the pinball.
corn on our four-wheelers and playing banjo on our rickety porches. Yeah.
You played a banjo. Well, that's a fine instrument.
Why not? Why not? Whatever works. Speaking of whatever works, I think it's high time that perhaps, I don't know, that I, maybe pull out. That's right. Okay, guys, this is the time where I pull out on all of you. Let me remove this from the stage, and then we will go to moi. Okay. So I read a few books over the weekend, not too many, just a couple, because I'm lazy, I guess. I was just doing other things, catching up on some TV shows. I got strangely addicted to, and guys, back me up on this if you've ever seen it, to the Squid Game reality show.
Never seen it.
Man, is that good. Like, I felt...
Not enough people die in it, though.
Well, they don't really kill anybody, so But they do have squid packs on them, and they'll explode them, so it looks like they're being shot. So it's like black ink, like squid ink, like boom. So, and then people normally 9 times out of 10 they'll just pretend and they'll fall over like they've just been killed, and it's kind of funny, but it's really cool. Not all the games are the same from the television or from the TV show, the Netflix show, Squid Games. But some of them are, and some of them are really fun, and some of them are very unique. They do like a live action version of Battleship, which I thought was really cool. And then just some of the simplest games in the world that they play that work really well, which is kind of like, rock, paper, scissors, for example, stuff like that they do to eliminate people. And it's so petty and so cruel. And I was here for all of it. So I finished season 1. Season 2 is coming up, and the tryouts, the auditions for season 3 end in February. So just a couple weeks, guys. I know I'm getting my audition tape ready, and I'll be submitting for it. I don't know about all of you, but I'm definitely doing it. I'm definitely auditioning for that because it was a lot of fun. And anything that's that fun to watch, I think would be a lot of fun to be involved in. So
is that on Netflix?
It is. It is on Netflix, yeah. So the comics I want to talk about, Nova Centurion, number 2. Okay. I guys told you about number 1. So basically, he has kind of like a Jarvis inside of him now. It's a sentient life form. The living piece of the Nova Corps is still alive, and it's within him. It's within his armor. It's within, he carries it, but it's very expensive to keep it afloat and to keep it moving. So he has found himself becoming a taskmaster, basically. He's a door dasher and an Uber driver. He has to do it all, basically. He takes most of the jobs that come his way. The most recent one is he has to help the Kree find something, and in order to do that, he has to fight some of his demons from his past. And one of those demons is none other than this beautiful being right here. If I can find him on the page. Ravenous, the character named Ravenous, which is just a bestial looking monster. Kind of reminds me of like a Thanos or a Darkseid type character, if you could see right there. That guy down there. So pretty cool. They have Ronin in there, but it's a female Ronin, and she's not an accuser. She's a different type of Ronin, which is interesting. So issue 2 kind of moves the plot forward in several ways, but not too much to where it gets muddled down. But there's also not a lot of movement in it. He confronts Ravenous, and at the end of issue 2, we realize that Ravenous is there not only because Ravenous likes to be an asshole, but he's there for energy. And who better to steal energy from than Nova himself and Richard Rider? So we have that happen at the end of issue 2. So I am looking forward to issue 3. It did take a slight dip for me in the fun factor because it does get a little more bogged down with the history of all the space stuff and the Kree Skrull War and stuff. So if you don't know a lot about that, you might not find all that stuff fascinating or enjoyable, but it still keeps enough in there to keep you going. So I'm going to give this one probably about a 6. I still think it's well worth your time. And I am going to read issue 3, which came out or is coming out very soon. I think it already came out. And then I'll be letting you know, reporting back on that. So definitely pick this up if you can. It is $4 commitment on this, and it's Nova Centurion number 2. Number 1, I believe, is still available. You can find it at fine new comic book shops such as We Can Be Heroes in Chatsworth, California, if you're local. Another one that I thought was interesting, and I wasn't sure if I had read this before in it, and it turns out that I had read something similar. Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, Caligula's Safe was the first one-shot. It was a $1 story that they brought out, very random from Bad Idea many years ago, and they finally came out with a follow-up, which is Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, The Two Hollywoods, number 1, written by Robert Venditti with David Lapham in here to probably help with the writing and the art as well. This one, it's a bit much, so just to boil it down, I'm just going to read you the boilerplate, which is Hank investigates into a deadly, his international crime syndicate gets hot when a longtime Big Caligula pizza employee is murdered in cold blood. He'll stop at nothing to bring the killers to justice, journeying cross country to a crime-laden streets of Hollywood, California. So there we go. The Two Hollywoods. It's going to all come to pass here. And issue 1 is fun. It's enjoyable. It's got that noir feel to it that you all love when you're reading detective stories. So I enjoyed it. I give it about a 6. I think it's worth your time. It's $5. It's from Bad Idea. And again, I think maybe 1 or 2 copies is still available at We Can Be Heroes in Chatsworth or your fine local comic book shop. Tell them that you would like them to order it for you, and hopefully they'll be able to do that. Last but not least, I do want to talk about one that I will be reviewing next week. I don't do this too often, but this came across my office desk, and I said, you know what? Why not? Let's see what this nut is all about. And I'm not even kidding. Dan Hayer's Nut will be one of next week's reviews. And the back kind of caught my attention, so I was like, okay, let's see where this is going. It does look very perverse, so I don't know. I mean, very perverse. So we'll see how that goes. But I thought it would be an interesting story, at least. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know, a voyeuristic cop, maybe. I don't know, but it's called Nut. and that'll be one of next week's reviews. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, that is me pulling out on all of you. I hope you enjoyed. And here we go. All right, excellent. There we go. That's the review. That's the comics. What's the name of the comic? Yes, it is Nova Centurion. Dr. Cool Mermaid, Sabrina. It is Nova Centurion. Hello, Janet. Good to see you on here.
Hello.
Let's see. Yeah. Enrique, hello, sir. Good to see you on here. And then Mom and Dad, Son, all the books have arrived. Excellent. Great. My mom, it took me many years, shamefully many years, because honestly, I would get busy and I would forget to do it. But my mom had written kind of a life story, just a whole thing of stories, and it's from Storyworth. And if you guys never did Storyworth and you're interested in doing it, let me know. I can send you a link and it'll save you $10 off the purchase. So I could definitely do that for you. But there's my mom's story. It's There and Back Again, Diana's Stories. I edited this. It took me years, like I said. But we were able to get a lot of the history and a lot, for those of you that don't know what my mom and dad look like, there they are in all their glory with their funny hats.
Oh.
And, all the things of like when she was a baby and, my uncle and my aunt and stuff like that. Here's me and my sister Stephanie being big nerds, and just all kinds of things. My mom when she was a baby, that kind of stuff. So it's about 230 or 248 pages is what this turned out to be. It's in color. It's not cheap to get started, but I feel like it's well worth it because
it's family.
I really, really, really got to learn a lot about my mother and a lot of stuff I didn't know. So it was fascinating, and it made me think of certain family members differently and put them in different lights that I'd never thought about before, which was actually ended up being kind of cool and kind of nice. So highly recommend it if you guys get a chance. And if you want to borrow my copy of this book, no, it's not for loan. So that one stays here with me, but highly recommend it if you guys get a chance. That being said, let's get started. We're talking about looking forward at 2026. Who's excited for 2026? Raise your hand, guys.
You're not excited, Professor?
We got a little struggle from Brian. Chris is not very excited. Kevin seems okay excited, maybe fake excited. I don't know, but 2026 is here, whether we want it or not, whether we like it or not. It has happened. It is happening, and that's the way it goes.
I honestly don't know what's happening this year.
Well, you're about to find out.
Let's see how bad NFL scores.
I'll be more excited tomorrow when we hired Mike McDaniels as our OC.
Oh, Detroit.
Yeah, we're interviewing him tomorrow. So when that happens, I'll be excited.
Well, hopefully 2026, the football season will be better for you.
Yeah. Hopefully better for the Steelers, because tonight was embarrassing. So I think I'm going to jump on the train of we can let Tomlin go, and I'll be okay with that, to be honest. I think.
Well, he has been there almost 20 years now.
I mean, I'm tired of getting to the playoffs and then nothing happening, literally nothing at all. It's just getting old, guys. So, if that's the case, yeah, he's been there plenty of time I feel like the only reason why he's won any Super Bowls is because it was Cowher had set up the team prior and put all the chess pieces in place, and Tomlin was just kind of riding into that. Which is my opinion.
So kind of like Tony Dungy, how he set up that Tampa Bay team for John Gruden later.
Yeah, exactly. Those kinds of things happen. It's like one president to the next. When there's good things that you get from one president, it's usually because of things that he's put in place, the president prior. Mm-hmm. But we don't ever see that or think about that. So it's kind of, it's just the way it works.
That's true.
many hot sauces to taste. Yes, Hector. Tonight is going to be the Killer Pickle. Coming up, though, we are going to be having some more hot sauce giveaways. We're going to have a less cowbell, which is a lighter version of more cowbell. We're going to be having some Painapple and some Mary Lou. Thank you. And
I can't even pronounce it right, and I make it. So.
And a Frogman's Breath. So we've got that as well. So we've got a nice 4-pack of fun sauces coming your way in the near future. So we'll be giving away hot sauces also in the near future, besides tonight. But stay till the end, and we will be doing a giveaway. If you want a hot sauce, you'll just say here. We'll put you on the wheel. We'll post it live, and then you could win a hot sauce. Now, those of you that have just recently won one, we're probably not going to put your name on the wheel. So that's going to leave out Hector and Mom and Dad, probably, and Chris, of course. He won famously here a couple weeks ago. Chris, do you have any tea to spill? I know that you were just on a cruise. Do you want to quickly mention anything about that?
Yeah, I'll talk about. I went on MSC Cruise Lines this past week, and I want to I'll say that it's an Italian cruise line. It's a Mediterranean shipping company. It's an Italian cruise line, and you can tell it's very Italian. But I'll say that if you've never been on a cruise before, or you're looking for a really good budget cruise line, I think that MSC is a good option for it, because it is a family cruise line, so you do have to deal with getting kicked in the shins when you're in the hot tub with my kids. But the food was probably some of the most tasteful tasting food I've had. Not the best selection of food if you're a picky eater like me, but it had the most spice and less blandness than other cruise lines. The pizza was phenomenal. I mean, of course, it's an Italian ship. Why wouldn't it be? There's a lot of cool things for kids. Like there's Legos and it's Lego themed. It's sponsored by Legos. So if you go, the kids clubs have Legos, and they have their own kids buffet, so the kids can go up and get their own food. That's where the chicken tenders were. I got in trouble because I kept going in there.
I can see it too.
I was like, well, give up those. I want chicken tenders. Come on.
You shaved your beard and everything, or a beanie, suspenders.
Go on my hands, on my knees. I'm a kid.
Yeah, I can see it.
But yeah, it's I talked to people, and they had bought their tickets for the whole week cruise for $200 a person.
Mm-hmm.
So for $200 a person, I can't imagine why anybody wouldn't want to go on this cruise. I think for the price, it is incredibly cheap. It is incredibly worth it.
And where do they pour it out of? Out of Texas?
Well, they go out of. There's one out of Texas. Is the one I went out of, but they also have some out of New York, and they have some out of Florida.
Okay.
And they have a bunch out of Europe because they're a European company.
Right. And they just started doing tours, cruises within the U.S.
Well, they just came to Galveston in November.
Okay. They've
been in the U.S. for a couple of years. The World America just opened up back in March of last year, and that sells out of Miami, I believe. And that one goes down the Caribbean, and then this one goes down the Western Caribbean, so Roatan, Costa Maya, Cozumel.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful ship. It's very modern and sleek, and some wonderful art and stuff. And if you follow me on Facebook, I got posting a ton of pictures. A lot of bars. I was like, well, tell the children not to go into the adult-only pool, and I won't go into the kid-only buffet. I think that's an even trade, in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I think it's a good compliment to people who don't want to do Carnival for the parties, because this is not a party ship. I mean, it isn't. Mm-hmm. It's European, so you would like this, Donald, because you always nothing's going on after 10 o'clock.
Right.
The boat rocked until 2 a.m.
Yes.
Because it's a European style boat.
Let's go. I'm
in. Nightclub that was up all night, rocking, and they had party. The themed parties didn't even start till 11:30. So it was like, yeah, and then the buffet was open till 1:30. It's kind of great. They had dining times that were at 5, 7, and 9. Even 9 o'clock dining time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I can get behind that.
very European. Like it
If
was.
you're
I
up
liked
till
it.
2, you might as well have dinner at 9. That's 5 hours to digest.
Yeah,
why not,
exactly.
man. Yeah, live
Yeah.
your life. Live your life.
Mhm.
Well, that sounds great. That sounds
Yeah.
like a really, really good time.
So if anyone's
And,
interested in more information, get a hold of me and I'll
yeah,
give you
Chris
some more
provides the
information.
services free of charge, by
Free
the
of
way,
charge,
anybody.
yep.
And how can they reach out to you, Chris? Type it in the chat so people know. And with that, I would like to get started on the looking forward to 2026. Now, Kevin came up with a list. It is quite the list. It was such a good list that we barely added anything extra to it, to be honest. Probably because I work so much, I don't know what's happening in 2026 is part of the reason. But also because it was just a really good list. Really. So let's pull up some of these. I'm going to pull up some of these images and stuff, and we're going to go from there. So give me a moment here.
You want to give Professor or Mr. Brian the first pick in the draft, so to speak?
Well, I don't know if they know what's in there, but if they do.
Oh. Well, Brian should, because he saw the list when I put it up a week ago.
I can pull it up. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
There's certainly a couple of really cool ones that I think we all would be interested in watching.
I felt guilty looking through your list. Like I'm picking bad weeks, whereas like I watch a few of the things, but I'm not like dialed fully in to what you guys watch all the time.
That's all right. Everyone has their different taste. Has a different taste.
It's true. We do. In the meantime, Kevin, is there one that you want to talk about quickly?
Yeah, you know what? This was an interesting concept movie when I heard about it a few months ago. Coyote versus Acme.
Oh, it's finally coming out, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
coming out. Oh, it's coming out in August, interestingly enough. End of August. Just the concept behind this is interesting. Basically, as we know, for all these years, Wile E. Coyote's been using Acme's corporation's products to capture and kill the Roadrunner.
Mhm.
Well, he's decided, you know what? After all these years, I'm not getting, the results I need. So you know what? I'm going to sue the Acme Corporation. I like this concept. He basically hires an attorney, played by Will Forte.
Great casting, by the way. That guy's amazing.
Yeah. To go against John Cena, whose name is Buddy Crane in the movie. He's basically the Acme Corporation lawyer. So basically, it's going to be a court case of Acme and the Coyote going against Acme Corporation. So this is really fun. I'm suing you guys because it's not accomplishing what it's supposed to do. And I've been humiliated for years and years and years from that Roadrunner. So I want some, some justice. I need some compensation for all the money I spent on your crappy products. I like
And good for him. I'm curious as to if he's going to speak during this, because he never
talks.
Neither one of them, the Roadrunner or the Coyote, Wile E. Coyote, ever really talked. So
The Roadrunner goes
beep beep beep.
He just
beep, beep.
just holds up a sign usually.
it's not really talking. Yeah.
Oh.
So he just holds up a sign. So I wonder if he's gonna still be kind of a mute, and he's gonna write everything down, or if they're gonna give him a voice. Because let me tell you, there is a very dangerous ground that you're standing on when you decide to give a voice to a character that doesn't have a voice. And I'm going to cite Tom and Jerry specifically when they made it a musical movie. And Tom and Jerry had musical numbers where they sang and danced and shit. And all the adults that had been watching it since they were kids were like, what the fuck? Like, this is, what the fuck? Like, this, this is weird. And kids that were in tune with it as well did not like it. It was just kids that had never seen it or had barely seen it or been experienced with it enjoyed it. And that was it. And it did not do well. It did not do well. So I'm a little hesitant on this to see. I think they're probably smart enough to know, and to respect the source material. But again,
yeah, I'm looking at IMDb, and the only voices I'm seeing are Roadrunner and Bugs Bunny.
Okay.
No, I see John Cena, so maybe they have John Cena playing him.
No, John Cena is playing the corporation's attorney.
I know. I was making a joke.
Oh. Well, Well, Hector says he has spoken. He said he spoke in British.
Mr.
British
Sean's
voice.
in on it.
Hmm.
Yeah, but like, so is Silent Bob. But we
Yeah.
don't. If they had a movie where he just talked the whole time, it wouldn't make
Yeah, but
sense.
it kills character. Character.
It kills the character. It kills the definition of what the character is. So I wouldn't like it if that's the case.
And that's
But
why everyone's
we'll
up.
see.
And that's why that's why I'm hoping the new Zelda the new Zelda movie that's coming out, that Link doesn't talk, because he's never talked. I'm
Yeah.
like, don't ruin it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I could. Yeah, there's certain things that I just can't get behind, and seeing Coyote have a full blown conversation just it doesn't work for me. But that being said, let's move on. Brian, did you have a choice by now, or Chris?
I don't know what's on the list, so you just pick something.
I can pull something up, and we can just all talk about it. If you want.
Yeah.
I'll send it to
My
you,
eyes
Chris.
were drawn straight to the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Okay,
I'm
gotcha.
excited about that. The first one I loved the first one, and Jack Black hit the sweet spot in that movie for me.
Oh man, yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you guys seen the
Yeah.
trailer for it? For the second
Yeah, I
one?
did. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun with Bowser having been shrunk down to the tiny form, and he's, guys, I painted this picture of the princess. Do you think she'll like it? And they're like, no. And then he gets really angry at him, and he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I need to learn to calm myself. And then it's Bowser's one of his sons, I think,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to try to break Bowser out or become the new Bowser, so to speak. So we're kind of seeing the rise of Bowser's son and maybe the return of Bowser to form. But we'll see. I think Jack Black just does such a great job. I think the rest of the guys you can replace. But at this point, Jack Black as Bowser, you're not going to be able to replace him. He has cemented himself as that character forever.
With that iconic song, especially.
Oh, the Peaches song, yes.
I can't wait to see Yoshi.
Yes,
Oh, yes,
we're
I
going to
love
see
this.
Yoshi finally, too.
I love dinosaurs with plumber combat boots.
And look at that. Sean says, if Yoshi isn't here, it's a 0. So
Yoshi
coming.
is definitely in it. Yes.
So there you go.
They actually
There you
seem
go.
to be paying attention to the video games too. About halfway through that, or 3/4 of the way through the trailer, they reference the traveling between galaxy to galaxy or planet to planet. So you see, I think it was Princess actually zips up to the planet that's right above them. So they
nice.
do that upside down flip thing.
Yeah.
What's
Now-
crazy is that my 7-year-old nephew, I went and saw Zootopia 2 with my nephew,
Oh, I like
And-
that movie.
and this trailer played, and he knew who Rosalina was. I'm like, you know Rosalina? Because I guess she's in Mario Kart. So
Oh, interesting.
She's
Okay.
a great character in Smash Brothers too.
yeah,
Very cool. Very cool. So that's one to look forward to is the Super Mario Galaxy that's coming. I'll pull up a couple more here for y'all. Let's see.
I see something on the list. What am I talking about?
Oh, go ahead.
It's a TV show and actually just premiered last week. But technically that's 2026. So it's the second season of The Pit.
I haven't seen the first, but I've heard
it
good
is
things.
phenomenal. I'm not a big medicine show fan.
Yeah,
I'm not a
same
big
here.
show of hospitals. However, the way they do it, it's just they know how to build it up because it's in real time.
From what I understand, they took the concept of 24
Yes, and put it in a hospital.
and put it in a hospital,
And
which
so
is like a
that- so-
no-brainer, really.
Yeah, and so the pressure just builds and builds and builds, and you just really feel sucked in. So an hour-long episode feels like it's 20 minutes because it's just nonstop craziness, and the characters are all great. Acting is great, and yeah, it's such a good show. I just watched the season premiere this morning, and it's just as quality as it was last season, and I can't wait to see where they go with it. Usually it's about a 14 to 15 hour day for these doctors. So.
That's a long day.
Well, at least in the first season, I don't know how long the second season is going to be, but they had an extra long season in the first season, or extra long day because of something that happened halfway through the season. So.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, it can be enjoyable. I do want to check it out. It's on HBO, if I'm correct. Yeah.
Yes,
That's right.
though it is on Plex.
Okay. Oh, it's on Plex. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you for that. Okay, The Pit. We'll take that down and let's see.
Hey, I got you a follower. My buddy Sean came in. Woohoo.
Yay!
Oh, hey,
Welcome,
thank you.
Schneef.
Sean.
Thank you.
See, it looks like ER, not just the actor, but it felt old school. I'll have to check it out. Can't
That's
wait for
very good,
Stranger
yes.
Things season 6. No, Jarrett, that's not. I don't.
What was it? The calamity effect, whatever that episode is.
I don't know if we're getting a season 6. I can't say for sure. Let's talk about one that that Bonnie brought up, I think, or somebody else. The Banana Ball.
What the fuck?
Banana Ball.
Oh yeah, that was Bonnie. I've heard about this. It's like
Yeah.
some new bizarre sport they came up with a couple years ago, and it takes
So
place
what?
in the summer.
Isn't it
Banana
gay
Ball?
baseball? It's like gay baseball.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
I want to say it's like. Let
That's
me-
sure what it looks like based on that picture.
Yeah. Banana Ball, also known as the Banana Ball Championship League, is a barnstorming exhibition baseball league based in Savannah, Georgia. The league has played most of their games at Grayson Stadium since an inaugural season. Doesn't really tell you much. The rules are the Banana Ball rules are amended. Games are won by points instead of runs. The team that scores the most runs in an inning gets 1 point, except in the final inning where every run counts as 1 point.
That's bananas.
Yeah, Banana Ball, created by the Savannah Bananas, led by Jesse Cole, designed to fix traditional baseball's slow pace for fans, featuring unique rules like no bunting, no stepping out of the box, and fan-caught foul balls resulting in outs. Oh, that's cool. All packed with constant entertainment like dances and skits, starting with tests in 2018 and exploding in popularity for its high-energy, fan-first experience. Okay. Then really not gay baseball at all, as far as I know.
Sounds like the XFL wanted to be.
Yeah, it kind of seems like another version of the MLB, like a more fun, fast paced, which I'm here for. You know, anything that kind of pressures another institution into making something more enjoyable, I'm okay with. You know, as long as it's not to the detriment of individual
Mhm.
support.
So
But
Donald,
I'm all for
Donald, would you prefer to watch this Banana Ball or the Frankenstein Ballet with the leather pants?
Ah, God, Kevin. Of course, I'm going to choose that Frankenstein Ballet with the leather pants because I'd love to see how those guys can do pirouettes and fly into the air with leather pants. I would love to see a split in those. It's just not happening. I feel like those guys that get their feet about 6 inches off the ground and then they fall over, and then they would. Oh man, it just sounds enjoyable. I would definitely watch the Frankenstein leather ballet over Banana Ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
definitely do. That sounds like fun on a bun. Okay, so we're moving on from that.
Yeah, it's your turn.
And Bonnie, that was for you, my friend. So there we go. Another one that I wanted to talk about. I don't know where it got put. So let me see if I can find it really quickly because it might
It's a big
have
list.
gotten moved.
Oh, last week's list was pretty big too.
Yeah. What we pull from is always kind of an interesting amalgam. Let's go with DC's KO boss battle. Okay, so they just did the FOC, and what an FOC is, guys, is that's the cutoff date for ordering a comic. So they're doing currently, we're in January, and there's FOC dates for February, March, like late February, early March that are cutoffs now for that. The DCA KO has been happening for a while, like the last 6 months. Basically, what has happened was Darkseid had died. And Darkseid was kind of the main villain in the DC universe. He was a god and an evil god. And when he passed away, it left a void for all other evil to kind of encroach upon and try to take over the throne. Well, the heroes notice this, and they step up, and they get told by an amalgam of heroes of like the Brain Trust. They tell them, hey, we need somebody, a champion, to step forward and to win a battle to compete. Like if you're going to be competing in battles, and whoever wins the battle will be crowned the new dark side. And we need this person to take over this energy that's within the universe, this force. Because if you don't, and something evil takes over, if Darkseid comes back and takes back over, he can remake the universe in his vision. So we need a good guy to come back with this power to keep everything as is. So we're not changing anything, in other words, for the good, for the bad, anything. We're just keeping it as is because we don't want a butterfly effect, in other words. And so all these heroes step up: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, etc., etc. Plastic Man, Lobo, and then all these villains somehow sneak in too. And we're talking like the Joker, Cheetah, villains like that step, Lex Luthor, of course, that step into it. Now, what Boss Battle is it's a crossover where the remaining DC champions, low on energy for a final showdown with Darkseid, must fight champions from other universes in order to gather enough power for the final battle, leading to unexpected epic matchups, such as Superman versus Homelander. Sub-Zero is going to be in there. I'm not sure who Sub-Zero is fighting, but Samantha from Beneath the Trees, the anthropomorphic bear
Really?
from Beneath the Trees, is going to fight the Joker. This is going to be, in my opinion, one of the biggest events in DC in many, many years. Who hasn't at one point said, "Oh, I think Homelander can take Superman"? Who hasn't said that in the last 10 years? Now we finally get to see it. We get to see this battle, and we get to see who wins and why and how. And I am all in.
And actually, I think Homelander would win just for the fact that he not afraid to kill people.
Well, you'll see, because Superman throughout this event has realized that if he doesn't fight dirty, if he doesn't fight hard, he is going to lose. And when he kills people, they're not really dead. They're just out of the battle. So he has to wrap his brain around that. And it's all about that, really, because Superman's one of the most powerful beings in all the world, all the universe. But yeah, in this image, there's Vampirilla, there's Annabelle from the movie, from the
What?
killer doll.
The killer doll?
Yep.
Is in this.
Right beside the Joker there.
Yeah. You get to
Wow.
see in there, you get to see Vampirilla
Is that
in the
an
middle.
X-Men?
There. No, I don't think anybody from Marvel technically is in there.
What's the guy with the weird blue and yellow jumpsuit?
I'm not 100%
Oh,
sure.
it looks like Invincible. Is you talking about? Looks like Invincible.
I mean, it's possible it could be Invincible because, of course, other characters from other universes, Image, Dynamite, et cetera, are in here. But I don't.
He has like
I
a
think,
big bulb. He has a big thing of
I think Red Sonja
magic
is
or
in there as well. She's just above.
So Marvel's not
Vampirilla.
invited to this party.
Right. So it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be a bash, and I'm totally here for it. It's gonna be one of the most exciting issues I think that we've seen in some time, and
How many
everybody.
issues? How many issues?
Yeah, it's a one shot. So everybody's but it's all different covers. So everybody's gonna try to collect either all the covers or just covers of the villains or the characters that they want to see that fight. Like if Annabelle, for example, fought the Joker instead of Samantha, or Plastic Man fought Vampirilla or something like that. We're going to see these what if scenarios all take place in this book, and it's just going to be. It's a multitude of variant covers that are coming out. I think it's like 10 or 11 different covers that are coming out with this. And let me see. I'm going to try to figure out if it's when it's being released. Give me one sec. I think it's in March, if I recall. Boss Battle #1. It says it's set to release on February 4th, but I don't think that's correct. I could be wrong. It may be February instead of March. I might have been wrong with that, but it's coming soon. Regardless, it is coming soon, and it's going to be a very, very exciting moment in DC. So 2026 is looking up for a lot of reasons. And yeah, Mr. Sean, you definitely saw Vampirilla in there. So that's a good one. I think that was worth mentioning in the comic book world. when it comes to things we're looking forward in 2026. A lot of people are still looking forward to Absolute Batman. Absolute Batman has kept the comic book industry alive. I'm not no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If it wasn't for Absolute Batman, I don't know that we would see comic books on the shelves. Orders have been down across the board. People coming in, new people coming in, were down across the board. And when Absolute Batman hit, it brought people back in. I mean, just on pull lists alone, he consists of probably 20% of books listed on our pull list. In more than 70% of our pulls, our pull list customers are ordering Absolute Batman. So it is a behemoth. It's a juggernaut. So definitely, if you get a chance to check that out, you can go to fine shops like We Can Be Heroes. We do have some copies now. They are like 8th printings of Absolute Batman, but they're reasonably priced, anywhere from $3 to $5. You can get a number 1 just to check it out. We can also special order you in trades, the paperbacks or the hardbacks, whatever you wish, and have those available for you also. So keep that in mind, guys. That being said, let's move on to another image in here. Let's get the elephant in the room out of the way, guys. And we're talking about December next year, a little over 11 months away.
Okay.
We're talking about Avengers Doomsday. Now, Doomsday usually to me associates with Superman because of the character Doomsday, but I don't think it's going to be associated that greatly with DC anymore after this. I don't know if it's true, but if that image of James Marsden as Cyclops taking off his visor and letting his optic blast go crazy with wearing the comic book accurate Cyclops outfit, I'm going to nut in the theater. And sorry.
Well, it was in the trailer.
Whoa.
I'm going to just lose it.
My goodness.
Yeah. It's just like, oh! People in front of me are going to get splattered. It's just the way it is, man.
Jeez.
Like, super excited to see that.
You might hurt somebody. You might hurt somebody.
I might hurt somebody. Yeah. 100%.
Okay, we will not be joining you in theater if you're visiting.
Well, Kevin's the only one that's local, so Kevin, wear a hat.
And Big Sal got you.
Sal, wear a hat. Everybody wear a hat. You know what? Just wear galoshes. Wear raincoats, whatever.
I shouldn't have to feel like I'm at a Guar concert when I'm going to see a superhero movie with you, Donald.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. Mr. Sean says, Hector says, Donald releasing his inner Pee Wee Herman. Or who was the other guy? Fred Willard, right? Fred Willard.
I think so.
Yeah, or my inner Fred Willard, I mean, that makes more sense, right? Well, yeah, it would make more sense for me. Maybe for other people it would be their inner Pee Wee. But for me, it'd be my Fred Willard, Hey, you want to see my Fred Willard? Yeah. Kevin might be out here. Hey, you want to see my Pee Wee? But I'm more like, you want to see my Fred Willard?
Pee Wee.
You know what I'm saying?
This movie, this may determine the fate of any other future MCU movies. If there will actually be a Phase 7, because all the money.
It will.
Because if it fails miserably, it's going to fail.
Yeah.
If it fails, Marvel is going to
be in trouble.
Constrict, and they're going to retreat, and you're going to see at best one Marvel thing a year, and it might not even be in theaters. Like, there's a legitimate concern within the Marvel world
with this and Secret Wars,
with this succeeding. Like, if it is not good, now we have the brothers on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but if you look at Electric State, they don't always make good movies.
Yeah, but I mean, they know their comics, and they know their comic book action. They know their scenes. They know. So if it's written correctly, if it's done correctly, we're going to get something truly special. I mean, just think about the list alone. We get all of Fox's characters, basically. So we're getting the X-Men. We're getting the Fantastic Four. We're getting we're getting Sony's partnership. We're getting Spider-Man. Yeah. We're getting Ghost Rider.
Well, Spider-Man's not in it.
Well, Ghost Rider's coming back. Go ahead and tell me Spider-Man's not in this, Chris.
They said that they went out straight and said he was not in it.
Sure, go
Well,
ahead and tell me that again. And
If he's-
watch
if
me
he-
believe you with my believe you face.
If he's not in this, he'll be in Secret Wars.
Well, because Brand New Day comes out like a month before it or something like that.
No,
Yeah.
5 months before. It's about in the summertime.
Oh,
How many
yeah,
times
like,
have they lied to us about Spider-Man? In the last Spider-Man film, Andrew Garfield wasn't in there, and neither was Tobey Maguire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see it though, since he is kind of small time now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll be in Avengers Doomsday. I think everybody's going to be in there. I mean, if Chris Evans is coming back, Robert Downey Jr.
But
is
isn't he coming back as Captain Hydra?
Well, possibly as a different version of Captain America. We might also get him as Captain America. Also, he may have signed another new deal with Marvel, considering that his career has not taken off quite like he has expected it to outside of the MCU, which is the case for several other actors. Also, surprisingly, not for the Black Widow though. For Scarlet, she's doing quite well within the Jurassic Park universe. She's found her niche there. And
I also think that she sued Disney, so I'm not sure they have any hurry to bring her back.
Well, yeah, and they pivoted to Yelena Belova,
Yeah.
for the White Widow, and she'll become the Black Widow, as we would all expect. So there was a good pivot there.
No Hawkeye either.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see on that one.
Because he's still recovering from his accident.
We're going to definitely get Kate Bishop,
Yeah.
who's the female Hawkeye. So
We'll probably get all
the
the
Hawkeye.
Avengers they've been setting up.
yeah. So we're going to get a lot of that. We'll get Miss Marvel back.
A-Force.
I assume.
Ironheart.
I'm not sure about She-Hulk though.
No, she just quit the role.
Yeah,
She
they
did?
just
She
mentioned
did?
that.
Why?
Supposedly,
Oh.
we don't know with 100% certainty.
Oh,
Yeah, but we'll
I
see.
like her.
We'll see about that. Yep.
Maybe
Okay.
she saw
So
no future.
Doomsday is coming, whether we want it or not. But I think we all want it because we want Marvel back the way it was. But I am also enjoying this resurgence of DC properties and for it to finally be seen in the light that I've always felt that it deserved. So that's going to lead us to the 2026. I think it's coming out in June or July, which would be Supergirl.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Really?
Supergirl is not directed by James Gunn, but it is involving the story of Tom King that he wrote of Supergirl in space. So this whole adventure is about her in space. And I personally am 1000% with this because we don't need we don't need a female Superman on Earth. I don't care. I always said if you want to go with somebody else within the Superman universe, you need to take them out of that equation, of the Metropolis equation. And they're taking her far out. They're taking her into the farthest reaches of space. She's going under a red sun because she can get drunk under a red sun because it strips her of her powers. So she likes to go. It's her birthday. She's going to go get hammered. She gets hammered. A young woman's going to come to her and ask her for help because her family, her father, had been slain by a truly vicious man. And then her and Supergirl are going to go together. They're going to form a pact, and they're going to go together, and they're going to go after this guy. And Lobo's going to get in the way, and it's going to be fun on a bun, man. I am so.
And that's
This
Jason
is
Momoa,
my-
right?
Yes.
Yes, it's Lobo.
Jason Momoa finally gets the role he was tailor-made for. Aquaman did a great job, don't get me wrong, but he was always Lobo in disguise as far as I'm concerned. So we finally get the full Jason Momoa Lobo that we've always wanted, and we're getting him fighting Supergirl, and it's going to be a blast, dude. I am 1000% behind this movie, and I cannot wait for this film. I don't know if anybody's as excited as I am. If you are in the chat, please let us know, because I think that this is going to be a sleeper hit, man. Like a lot of people are talking like whatever, a girl superhero, blah, blah, blah. You get
Like,
that all machismo type bullshit.
I don't mind Supergirl, but I am dreading how much the dog we're going to get in the movie.
I don't think you're going to get a ton of it. If it leads with the same storyline that Tom wrote, you're not going to get a lot of it. You really aren't. Um, Part of it's going to involve the dog, yes, but most of it, he's not there. Crypto's not there. So if it follows that storyline, I think we're in for a very, very rare treat. And I think you all are going to be pleasantly surprised for sure.
So I've got a super obscure costume for you to do this next year then,
Yeah.
Don. Call Lobo. So you can take your Game of Thrones and mix it with the Momoa mashup.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Call
Yeah.
Lobo.
Well, when we already have that girl, she was in Game of Thrones technically, so you know.
Yeah,
House of
Dragons.
Dragons season 1. That's
Yeah,
good.
there we go. Done, dude. Done. Easy peasy. Since we're on the superhero hype train, I want to bring up another one here really quickly. This one is coming out very, very soon.
I hope it's what I think it is.
And this comes
My
out
fingers are
January
crossed.
27th. And we're talking about Wonder Man.
Oh, you mean the most under promoted TV show in the history of TV shows?
Well, it's not any more under promoted than Ironheart was. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
so
true.
it's
That's
as
true.
under promoted. There's like no trailers, no nothing.
It did come out. The trailer finally came out. It looks great. We've got Ben Kingsley back as Trevor, and he is taking Wonder Man under his wing to try to make him truly a professional actor. This is a comedy. It's going to be a half-hour comedy episode series is what it's going to be. We've got Damage Control in there. It's meta as fuck, guys. It's Wonder Man having these powers that he has, but trying to break into the movie industry, and in a way where he already acknowledged is that there's superhero oversaturation, and he's trying to pivot from trying to be a superhero in film, because he's a superhero in real life, to being something else in film. And it just looks, if you haven't seen the trailer, highly recommend it. Look it up, Wonder Man trailer on YouTube.
See, I always got a different premise from it. I always thought it was like they were looking for somebody who wasn't like some random person just to be the new Wonder Man or something. That's what it looked like in the trailer that I watched.
No, not this.
And like the one I saw, it had like him and Ben Kingsley both auditioning for the role. It's literally what I saw in the trailer.
I mean, there might have been a second trailer. The one I saw.
No, I saw the one was like when it came out for like it was like New York Comic Con or something like that.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they pivoted on it. I don't know, but it doesn't look like that at all in this one that I just saw recently.
Yeah, it was showing like there was like a real life Wonder Man, and they're making a TV show about Wonder Man.
Oh yeah. I did.
And so
see that.
they're
talking
auditioning
about,
for
it was a
Wonder Man.
director. It was a director that was known for making like indie darling films and Academy Award winning films, and he wants to direct the next Wonder Man. So this guy wants to be the next Wonder Man.
Yeah,
but
and then
he is Wonder Man. He has these superpowers. He has Wonder Man's
the
superpowers.
trailer I saw did not explain that at all.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then. They fleshed it out more. I highly recommend you watch it, Chris. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be a sleeper hit. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very much looking forward to it. It cannot be anywhere near on par with what was that series, Invasion or whatever?
Secret Invasion?
Secret Invasion, yeah. That is the worst thing that Marvel's ever done, still, in my eyes, to this day. I would rather watch the 70s Captain America made-for-television movies than watch Secret Invasion again.
Yeah, that's
that
the
was
only one that
effing
they made
terrible.
the only one I made that I didn't really want to finish.
It was trash. It was so bad. It made me sick to my stomach. Like, I think I vomited in my mouth several times. It's really, really bad. But I digress. Wonder Man, guys, check it out when it comes out. January 27th.
Now, one you can't forget, since we're in the comic book realm, X-Men 97. You can't go wrong there. Season 2.
Oh, yeah. Season 2 coming. Here's the problem, though. We don't have Bo. Like, Bo is not anywhere near the showrunner. And I have mixed feelings about this because I'm not.
But his
we're not all
still there. His influence was still there in season 2 before he left.
But we're not all 100% sure what happened there with him. Like, a lot of people, say that he was a little bit much in the workroom. And then you hear a lot of people say that it was because he had an OnlyFans, and
Right.
he was trying to promote that content to make extra money. And look, I have nothing against actors trying to make money outside of what little bit of parts and roles that they get, because being a character actor in Hollywood is not easy, and especially not now. Right now everybody is struggling. I see friends go back to 9-to-5 jobs that were working on sets exclusively,
Mhm.
and it's a hard pivot to make, but it's also a necessary one, especially if you have a family. So there's no shame in it. But I'm wondering if it was because of that, or if it truly was because he was saying or doing things, behind the scenes that weren't, all roses and Kool-Aid, like fun stuff. But we may never know because, agreements and contracts and yada, yada, yada. But I
Yeah, you can't
am
speak.
highly looking forward to X-Men 97, just because the first season was so well done. I need to go back and rewatch it. I think in like one sitting, basically, I think is what I need to do. I need to just binge it
So
and
good,
enjoy
so
the hell
good.
out of it.
I never
So-
watched it. I got to go back and watch it.
Wow, you never watched it?
Well, no, because I never added it to Plex, and I don't have Disney Plus. So
Well, you can use other means, if you know what I'm saying. I can send you a certain website, sir.
Dubious
no, I got
means.
to I got to cover. I just got to do the work.
Oh,
Dubious means, Mr. Turner. Dubious means. Brian, what do you think of X-Men 97? Have you seen it?
I loved it. That was actually my son's introduction. My son Xavier. That was his introduction to.
There you go.
X-Men.
Nice.
He
There you
was
go.
glued to the TV. He loved it. I'm excited for more, and it led into a pinball table. I don't know that there was direct influence from the series. It was Uncanny X-Men, is what the table is. It came out last year. The art style was 97 to a T. So
Well, that makes sense. Having that, yeah.
I've got that guitar riff stuck in my head now, and it's going to be there for the next week.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, when I was a kid and I was playing with my X-Men toys, that was what I would do. I would hum that when they would fight each other and stuff. We'd like Magneto, and stuff.
Yes.
I love that. Like that was the 90s X-Men series was like a huge influence. And like, okay, so when I graduated high school, I was 17, I believe, and that was 97.
Mhm.
And I think it first came out in what, 92?
Yeah, 92.
So it was like 5 years of that, 5-6 years. So 92. So I would have been, what, you subtract 5 years from that,
Like 13.
I'd have been 12.
12, 13, yeah.
Yeah, I'd have been like 12, 13 years old. So it was getting near where I thought I was too cool for toys, but it was so freaking cool, man. It was so cool that I was like, and when these toys, I was like, I gotta buy these toys. I gotta watch this cartoon. I gotta buy these comics. It got me into X-Men. If it wasn't for X-Men, the animated series, I don't think I would have loved X-Men as much as I did. So it was smart of Disney to bring it back as an animated series. I think that's important to show to kids now, especially now when it comes to kids dealing with like trying
Certain
to identify who they are, trying to figure out, non-binary,
I thought you were saying finding out which X-Men they're going to be.
trans, whatever, whoever they identify or whatever they identify as, to know that they're not alone in persecution, and to know that there is avenues and ways out, that you all have power within yourselves, and I think it's important.
The X-Men are the original woke series, shall we say.
It's amazing to hear people complain about it. They say it's too political.
It's
And
always been that.
It was
It's always been that
written.
way. It
It was
that way.
influenced by the civil rights movement.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we have Malcolm X and we have Martin Luther King Jr., like those are the characters on the screen, in the comic, on the page. And not only Marvel, let's give credit where credit's due. DC did the same thing several months prior with their Doom Patrol series,
Yeah, with Doom Patrol.
having characters, not necessarily teens, but some of them were, but characters that were trying to figure out what's going on with their body and what kind of special powers they have and stuff. They were all kind of wackadoo and trying to figure out themselves in a world that doesn't necessarily welcome them. So it's an interesting didactomy. You have Doom Patrol, and then several months later you have X-Men, and X-Men just became the big hit where Doom Patrol just kind of like went for many years.
But as you know, the X-Men initially wasn't that big of a hit. It was really in the 70s when you had the giant size X-Men and you introduced
when you introduce the Wolverine and Storm and those characters and stuff.
So,
it became truly something, yeah.
Yep.
Sammy says, I've seen so many posts about how all of these characters we love would have hated the MAGA jerks in ICE, and it's true. Yes, I mean, you have Trask and, Bolivar Trask and all the other characters that are there.
Granny
Creed that just hate. They just hate because,
Senator Kelly,
Creed's a perfect one because Creed's...
his daddy's a mutant.
Yeah. And so he hates mutants because of that. So, like if he found out, let's say his dad was gay and then he hated gay people because of that, that makes sense. That resonates with people. So it's easy to take these pieces and put them in, and interchange them, which is, I've always found very fascinating. Very, very fascinating. But that's X-Men 97. That's coming. Kevin, do you know when it's being released?
Good question. I'll look
if you want to look it up while I pull up another thing, we can start on this.
I don't know that Iceman could keep the same name if.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, true. Very true. We've got coming summertime. Okay, cool. We've got
Living's easy.
Toy Story 5, and I don't know how I feel about it, guys.
Do we have to have this on? Do we have to have this on the looking forward to list?
I don't know if I am.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't know.
4 was such a letdown for most of us that had thought 3 was such a perfect ending. To bring 4,
Greed,
and then for Woody to kind of ride off into the sunset, and that's his story and that's his ending, is just weird.
Do we even know what the movie's about?
No, I don't at all.
I think it might involve some sort of modern technology and AI.
Looks like a trailer park in the background.
It's all about Labubu's.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
That's South Park, buddy. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if we're looking forward to it so much as we're looking forward and it's there. So I guess only time will tell. Maybe they'll redeem themselves. Maybe they understood that 4 kind of fell in quality. And maybe 5 will be perfect. I don't know, but let's hope for the best. Let's all cross our fingers on this one. Are these on comic book message board? Like what? Like about when they're released and stuff like that? Nah, you just Google it. It just pops up. I'm sure there are some comic book boards, some like Reddit threads and shit like that you can, pull up that'll have that information. But usually we just Google it, dude.
Oh, yeah, by the way, one more comic based thing that we can't forget. Daredevil season 2. I'm sorry, Born Again season 2.
Yeah, I need to watch the first season. Born Again.
You didn't watch it yet?
No, I was kind of honestly, I was kind of over it, to be honest. Like the whole Marvel, like the Netflix Marvel world. I just, in my eyes, it had ended, and that was that. And then they bring it back, and I'm just like, I don't know if I care enough. But I think we're going to see Charlie. He might be in Avenger Doomsday.
Well, and we got Punisher and Spider-Man.
Yeah. And
Thank you,
we're
Sammy.
We're getting all that stuff.
With me. You need to watch it. She's right.
Second half of the season is better than the first half, so like
I agree.
You got to get through the first half to get to the second half.
It's a slow build, but in my opinion, it's worth it if you're just patient.
I like Daredevil, don't get me wrong, but I always felt like he's just a character that just gets shit on and has the worst luck ever. And
in relationships.
And my life sucks enough sometimes that I don't need to watch something so depressing, Sometimes I like a little lift me up, not bring me down. So, Daredevil's a little hard watch sometimes, but I'll get to it.
Well, if you want another Debbie Downer, what about House of the Dragon season 3?
Oh, I see, Mr. Sean. Mr. Sean's asking, are the political leanings of the X-Men on comic book boards? Oh, I mean,
yeah, I think so.
I think whatever question you're asking, if you're asking if people talk about it being related to the civil rights movement and stuff like that, absolutely. If we're talking about the LGBTQ community, yes, 100%. Which ones I couldn't say, but I do know a lot of people within that community, and they are aware of, X-Men, particularly like Bobby coming out, and Iceman, and stating that he's gay. And at one point they made Beast gay too, but I think that's been redacted.
McCoy,
retracted.
really? Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then there's North Star, who's from Alpha Flight. He was the first big
He's
one.
the first. Yeah,
To come out as gay. And then we had a friend of the Hulk die of AIDS. We had Green Arrow's partner, what's her name? The girl, I can't remember her name right now, but she came out as HIV positive. So we've had a lot of that in the comic book community since the 90s, actually. So yeah, definitely. Isn't Jessica Jones supposed to be in the second season of Daredevil?
Yeah,
Enrique,
yeah.
she's on the screen with Daredevil right now. So I would hope so.
I hope it's a deep fake.
Black Canary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Black Canary.
Yeah. No, I don't think she was Black Canary. She might have been Canary, but I feel like she was like trying to learn the way of the Arrow and stuff. So I think she was like the Red Arrow or something like that, or Speedy. She was the new Speedy for a little bit. Something along those lines, if I recall. It was like late 90s, early 2000s, or early, like 2000, 2002, somewhere around there, I think is when it took place. So Daredevil. Okay. So let's pull up a couple more here. What is this?
That's the
Night of the
Seven
Seven Kingdoms. Night of the Seven.
So this is
it looks like a comedy.
So this is a prequel. This is my jam. This is a prequel book to Game of Thrones. Basically, this takes place. This is like the Mad King's grandfather, I believe. It's Duncan.
The Duncan Egg.
Duncan Egg, yeah. It was like a short story, a series of short stories that he wrote in the Game of Thrones world, but before Game of Thrones. I don't know if it takes place before or after House of Dragons. I can't remember.
George R.R. Martin.
George R.R. Martin, yeah.
So it's loosely inspired by short stories that George R.R. Martin has written.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how loosely or closely.
Who's involved? Is it the guys that did the original Game of Thrones?
No. They're done.
Okay.
They're done. Thank
All
God.
right. In House of the Dragon, that's still ongoing?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's 2 more seasons of House of the Dragons, and because
there's
it's getting
4
too
in total?
expensive to make.
Yeah.
There will be 4.
Season,
Yes.
Season 3 photos are already in there.
Can we get a Rome season 3, please?
Yeah, I know. No kidding.
That'd be nice.
But this is more of a uplifting show compared to the other ones. It's not as dramatic.
It does look fun. It looks like,
Yes.
like I said, it looks like a comedy. It looks like a lot of fun, and I'm kind of here for it. Dawn, thanks. North Star gay. Only since we first saw him in Alpha Flight number 3. Duh. Okay, well, there's no need to be like that.
Little kid is Egg. That's
you.
That's Aegon.
Hey, Alex.
Aegon.
12 years old here.
What's up, Alex?
Knocking Futt says, isn't in the comics Jessica Jones and Luke Cage have a baby who that becomes Black? No. No. Jessica Jones and Luke Cage do not have a baby and they becomes Black Canary. No. Alex Banquita's in the house, everybody. Alex, hello.
Don't
Good
say
to see
sorry.
you, sir.
Don't
Good to
say
see you.
sorry.
Banquito alarm right there. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Always appreciate you. Rome was so good. Yes, it was. But I do have to go. It's okay. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming. Let me know. Dude, hit me up. Text me and let's catch up. I would also like to maybe do another episode of Batman. We could do a watch party. So let's do that, dude. So hit me up if you can. Yeah, like it. Okay, so you guys are looking forward to this night series?
I am.
I want to give it a chance. I mean, personally, I wish they would do, the conquering of Westeros, like Aegon's conquest. I wish they would do that. Although there's a rumor they might do it.
Actually, I want to see Robert's conquest. That's what I want to see.
You know what?
Robert Baratheon?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that in animation form or something like that. Because
that could be interesting, like an anime, almost like the Kill Bill, a la Kill Bill style. Or something. I could get behind.
Or like
what's that one series? Primal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could see it in like a primal, like in a
Well,
7
there's,
minute
like-
short.
There's like 7 or 9 more TV show like Game of Thrones shows still out there in development.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows
Yeah.
what we're seeing? Actually, one of them is potentially a sequel series.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And then but this is a lot of different things. So we might see Against Conquest. We never know.
Because I always wanted to see what. Good lord, I'm freezing right now. Where did Daenerys' people come? The Targaryens come from?
Valyria?
Valeria. I would
Yeah.
love to see. I would love to see Valeria on the TV screen. That'd be so cool.
Yeah,
to see.
no kidding. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. All right, moving on because we're running tight on time. And I
Can
just
I-
want to state that sometimes I repeat things or I mention things that might seem old or tired to some people, but there's some new people that pop on and some people that are not as well informed
And Donald's
In-
old and has a bad memory.
and might actually sometimes it kicks in, but it's good to remind people or also to inform newcomers that might not know. So that is why sometimes I say certain things. So there's that. And let's see. Oh, here's a great one. It's a lot of comic book stuff, guys, and I apologize about this, but we can't not mention Clayface.
Oh yeah, Clayface.
I don't know about this one. This is like the dark horse, I think, when it comes to what we're going to see. There's very little known about it.
The movie,
Man.
right?
Yeah, a lot of people are saying it's kind of like the Joker, and I hope not, because I hated the Joker. No, I if you like it, I'm not trying to offend you, but I did not like the first Joker so much that I never even tried to watch the sequel.
Well, you're not missing
I
out on
hated
anything
it.
with that.
I hated that Joker movie so much. It couldn't have been farther off from that. Do they have a baby and her name is Danielle Jones? No, I don't think so. No,
That
no, we're
wasn't
not counting Fallout Season 2. That's it's still ongoing, and we are very much still looking forward to new episodes. Yes, but I don't think it's something that we put in to talk about. Okay, so anybody else on Clayface before we move on?
Yeah, so wait, see, bro.
Donald, that wasn't a question when they had a baby named Danielle Jones.
They do, and they're okay.
No, they do.
I don't know. I don't know.
They do.
I don't know her name. The
They
baby's
do. It's
first
Danielle
name.
Jones. That's
Now,
fact.
how old is Danielle Jones now in comic book time? Is she old, like a teenager now or something, or is she still a baby or what? I don't know where we're at with that. And
I don't know.
it's
I just googled
surprising
it.
that she put that the baby took Jessica Jones's last name, Jones, instead of Cage. That's progressive. There we
But
go.
they're not married.
Yeah, that's true. They're not married. Let's see. Dune Part 3. How about that?
I never saw part 2.
Part 2's good.
Ah,
Part 2's
missing
really
out,
good.
man. This
two's
is some of the best Dune stuff you'll ever see.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, it's done really well. Really
Mhm.
well. And I know some people don't like it, and they'll be like, oh, I like the TV series better. Or, the Sting was great. That's cool. That's cool, man. But, like, make way for this shit. Like, make room in your mind for stuff like this, because this is really good. The only problem is so far they have it lined up to go head to head with Avengers Doomsday.
Someone's gonna budge. Someone's gonna move.
It's gonna be Warner Brothers, dude. It's gonna be Netflix. They're gonna like move this shit. Like they have to. Like it's gonna affect it. It's not culturally iconic in the way that the Avengers are. Unfortunately, it's great. Don't get me wrong, and it will find a home, of course. But I think it will be severely affected. And I hate that Disney does this all the time. Look, I think Disney tried to put Warner Brothers out of business. I honestly do. They do this all the time to Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers keeps like changing the dates and stuff because Disney will put something out. Disney, they're bullies, and I hate that about them. They're kind of asshole bullies, and they can eat a dick. Oh, you can eat a dick.
Wait, Christopher Walken's in this one?
Yeah, he's been in them.
Oh yeah, he was using part 2.
Yeah.
Well, I never saw part 2, so
Well, I'll watch it.
now I'm gonna have to. Christopher
You'll
Walken's
find
in it.
something out. It's great. Christopher Walken's is great. Okay, let's see.
How about the boys, man? I can't forget the boys. Final season.
Yeah.
The Boys. Oh, no. We got to talk about Fokker-in-Law, dude. What are you talking about, The Boys? This is the third one, right?
I thought it was the fourth one.
Fourth.
Is it the fourth?
Yeah.
We'd Meet the Parents, then Meet the Fockers. I didn't think there was a
Little
third.
Fockers.
Little Fockers, yeah.
Oh, they made a third and they called it Little Fockers?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no shit. Okay. Is it Jay Roach, same director?
I believe so. Let me confirm.
Let me tell you what. This is great news. If so, please confirm. Because if so, then and if this does well, it's not.
Some guy named John Hamburg.
Ah, damn it. Hamburg?
Yeah, John Hamburg.
Uh,
I heard he fucked it up completely.
he fucked it up. Yeah, I heard it's pretty well done, though. Hamburg. Never mind. All right, I'll quit. Sorry. Was that Christopher Walkens? Yes.
But you know what? The good news is he's actually the writer of all the previous movies, so it can't be too bad. Give him a chance.
We'll see. We'll give it a chance.
So what's the premise of this one?
Nobody knows. Who knows? What's it called?
Fokker-in-Law.
Fokker-in-Law? Really?
Yeah, I'm serious.
So-
Fokker.
So I'm assuming that Ben's kid's getting married.
Fokker-in-Law, upcoming fourth movie in the Meet the Parents franchise, scheduled for release in late 2026, bringing back the stars. Ariana Grande joining the cast as the new fiance to the Fokker son, centering on family chaos during a holiday gathering. So there we go.
There we go.
That's the basics of it. Okay, cool.
November 25th. So Thanksgiving weekend.
Alrighty. And what was the one you wanted to talk about, Kevin, real quick?
The Boys, final season.
Is it under T or B? Must be T.
Might be under T.
Yeah, I think it's under T. Yep, there we go. It's the final season. Now, what was that series? It was Generation V, I think, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, what a good show Gen V was, and I'm sad to see that we're only going to get 2 seasons, and that's it out of that. Now, there are supposed to be more spin-offs, but I am digging The Boys. I do think it's probably time in, what is this going to be, the 5th season?
Yeah, fifth and final season.
Okay. Eric Kripke, for some reason, that dude loves 5 seasons. Like, he's going to bounce after the 5th season because that's what he does. He did the same thing with Supernatural. When he's a showrunner of something, he likes to go 5 seasons, do a nice 5-season arc, a big overall overreaching arc storyline. And then after that, if the series wants to continue, if they pay him enough money, he'll give his blessing and then they'll keep going.
Isn't this the series? Isn't the last season? Isn't this the last season anyway of The Boys?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because it's Kripke.
Yeah.
He's the showrunner on it. So,
Yeah.
they might make another season of it as a spinoff, or
Well, they're doing Vought Rising, which is the prequel show.
Okay. So, yeah. So he's probably done after that, and he's just going to give his blessing, and then they're going to do other things, and then he's going to move on to something else, which I don't blame him, because it keeps the creative juices flowing, so to speak. It keeps you on your toes because you can jump into new projects and stuff. And we wouldn't have had The Boys if he hadn't have jumped off of Supernatural and gotten into a few other projects and stuff and made his way into this. So it makes sense, and I appreciate that for him.
The Supernatural boys reuniting in this season?
Oh yeah, there's so many Supernatural characters,
There's a lot.
actors coming into this. They're probably going to have "Carry On My Wayward Son" as the theme song for each episode this season. Yeah, Misha Collins is supposed to be in this season. Castiel, Jared Padalecki. You have Soldier Boy,
Jason Eccles. Jensen Ackles.
and then Jim Beaver. Was he killed already though?
I thought he did die. Yeah, I thought Jim Beaver was already killed. I think he's done.
I think I have to go back and rewatch the last season before this drops.
Yeah, I think he's gone. Jim Beaver's gone. His character's moved on, sadly, into another realm. Yeah. But yeah, we're all looking forward to what's going to happen with Homelander, if he's finally going to be seen as the piece of shit that he deserves to be seen as, the psychopath, and if the boys will finally, Billy Boy Butcher will be able to win out over the tyrannical Vought Industries. and Frenchie will be able to beat all the drugs and addiction, and Kamiko be able to live a normal life, et cetera, et cetera. There's a lot of cool shit that I'm looking forward to.
I love Stan Edgar.
Yeah, and Gen V I thought was a great interlude to it, and a great idea, and it added a lot to the story.
Well, I didn't think the show was canceled yet. Gen V.
No, I'm pretty sure they said they're only just going to do 2 seasons, and that's it.
Because there hasn't been an official cancellation of it yet, so maybe.
I don't think it's been an official cancellation because it's not being canceled because it's just not being moved forward. But I could be wrong, you know. Oftentimes,
Well, and
I am.
aren't there characters leading up to things happening in this season with Homelander? Wasn't that?
Yeah, but who? I mean, they have something. They might have something to do after. I mean, you never know.
It's possible they could bring it back and do something else with it for sure. It is possible. But let's move on here. We only got a couple more minutes. And bring up a couple more things. Let's see. Harry Potter TV series. How about that?
Can we put that on the not looking forward to list?
I don't know. I think it could be fun, dude. They look cute. Look at them.
I mean, I'm looking forward to Nick Frost as Hagrid.
Chris, don't they look cute? Come on.
I'm looking forward to Nick Frost as Hagrid.
There you go. See? He's going to be a great Hagrid. Here's a movie I would love to see remade. I think it would be so good remaking Brewster's Millions and replace Richard Pryor with Kevin Hart. Who's going to replace John Candy, though?
That's going to be difficult.
What about, what's his name? Kevin James.
Mole Man?
Kevin James. I think he's a big, goofy, lovable guy. I think
he's not that big anymore, though.
He's still big.
What about the guy from Cobra Kai? Who's Mole Man?
Oh,
yeah, that's a good one.
Playing Chris Farley in the buyout.
Yeah,
great choice.
Yeah, he'd be good. Good choice. Good choice.
Yeah,
good choice.
Yeah, that's a really good choice. Yeah.
Sammy's not interested.
Not watching it. Sorry. Okay, Sammy. I'll let you know how it is. It does look like an after-school special. Didn't need to be redone, and it's all going to make JK more money anyways. Yes, and she hates everything that's not what she wants. I get that 100%. So we're going to move on from that.
People are very upset about the fact that Hermione's not like white.
Oh, I bet.
Almost as upset as people being upset the fact that what's his name isn't white.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin, I'm not going to mention The Witcher. I'm not going to mention The Odyssey, and I'm not going to mention The Cat in the Hat. I don't know many people that are looking forward to any of those.
I'm looking forward to The Odyssey.
Oh,
yeah, The Odyssey looks interesting.
We're not going to go and talk about it. Well, it's the first movie that's entirely shot in IMAX. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
I guess, sure. I don't know about One Piece, but let's talk about this for you.
That's season
How about
2.
Scream 7?
There's 7 of these movies now.
Right in your wheelhouse, Kevin. Come on.
It is, but at the same time, after what happened with the actress from the previous 2 movies, that really bothered me. They fired her over BS reasons, so I think they killed something really good that could have went into this movie. But now you had to bring back the old people and try to come up with something again when you had something good going with the new group of cast members. So how many times does Sydney have to deal with this over and over and over again? It's getting old. So I don't know. I'm kind of over it, to be honest with you.
I stopped watching it.
I thought I would hear you say that.
I know, but it's just what happened.
Hang on, Kevin. I need to be in the spotlight when you say you're over it. Go ahead.
I'm over it. I was not happy at what happened to the actress, Melissa. Name will come back to me in a second, but that was messed up. That was really stupid. They overreacted, and you killed basically the storyline that they had going after Scream
100%. You killed the momentum.
Yeah, momentum.
It's really stupid in a lot of ways. The Odyssey looks awesome. Yes, especially the Batman helmet that everybody's talking
Melissa
about.
Thank you.
There we go. All right, moving on. I don't know. I'm a little burnt from what is it? What was it? The Troy movie that came out. So,
oh God, that's so long ago. That was 2003.
Yeah, I know, but I don't need to see anything else.
Brad Pitt's not in the movie, so you're
Are you not a Homer fan?
Are there any stop motion animation monsters? Any stop motion monsters in there? If
Probably not.
I don't need it. I'll stick to my Jason and the Argonauts and my Clash of the Titans. No,
You're not a Homer fan?
I am highly, but I just don't think that this is going to add anything that I care about.
But it's Christopher Nolan. I thought you liked Christopher Nolan.
I'm not a big fan. I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not a big Nolan fan, unfortunately. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh wow.
I'm not either, but I'm a Matt Damon fan, so.
He's aight. He's aight. Star Trek, Starfleet.
That's
is
already
this
out.
Yeah, I think it
Just came out?
It's like
Yeah,
college. It's like Star.
Starfleet Academy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a college version of Star Trek.
Okay, I could get behind this. I like that Paramount is going full bore on the Star Trek. I mean,
Did you guys know there was a Star Trek movie that came out last year?
It was released on Paramount Plus, the one with Academy Award winner, everything.
Yeah.
No, I don't
There
get
is one
Paramount
with
Plus.
Michelle
I have
Yeoh,
no
too.
idea.
Michelle Yeoh. Yeah, I heard it was pretty good. I got to watch it.
No, I heard it was pretty terrible.
Really? I heard it was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, shit. All right, let me quietly take that off the screen.
Well, speaking of Star Trek, what about some Ahsoka season 2?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate that they replaced the actor with somebody that of the same
Yeah, Balin
kind of
Scroll,
gravitas.
Ray
Yeah.
Stevenson's passing, going with the Hound.
Yeah.
Rory McCant.
I'm not angry at it. It'll be interesting to say the least.
It's going to be tough, but you know what? If there's someone who could pull it off, I think it'd be him. I think he can do it.
Yeah. Troy was fantastic. Oh my God, come on, dude.
Who said that?
Mr. Sean.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
I can't,
it,
dude.
It had its moments, but I was laughing really hard when Orlando Bloom was fighting Brian Cox.
Yeah,
that kind of cracked me
friggin'
up.
joke of a movie.
That cracked
yeah.
me up.
Could not get behind that thing at all. Oh, Mr. Sean's also a Jason and the Argonauts fan. That's good.
There you go.
Yeah. I get it. You need newer versions for younger audiences and people to kind of catch on and to, tell the stories and stuff. 300 was 300 times better than Troy. Agreed. It was 300 was ridiculous. And not factual at all, but still a hell of a lot of fun. So I can get behind that for sure. So we have we're kind of barreling through these these images and stuff. So we're doing all right.
Professor, I got one for you. You said you could talk about it. Scrubs reboot.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited about Scrubs. Actually, just rewatched the show a few months ago, and I've been rewatching all of his shows, Bill Lawrence's shows. He did Cougar Town, which was also really funny, and now he's doing that show on Apple TV, Shrinking.
That's a great show, by the way.
Yeah, and now he's doing Scrubs, and I heard about Scrubs.
Michael J. Fox is coming up in that. That's something I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to this show. The fact they got the whole cast back is awesome. And and one thing they do is that last season of Scrubs was so bad, they're kind of ignoring that it existed. So they're kind of rewriting the ending of Scrubs, which I'm excited about because that last season was not good.
Love that.
Yeah.
I'm here for that for sure.
Because they changed it to literally a school, college, and they're getting rid of that. So
yeah, okay.
And I like Bill. Bill Lawrence also does Bad Monkey, so he's just doing a lot of shows on TV.
Bad Monkey was a very fun series. I don't know. Are they doing a season 2 on that?
Yep, they're doing season 2. Yeah,
should be coming out this year then, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I would imagine. So that's something to look forward to. Bad Monkey. That was with Vince Vaughn. That was a good series, a good detective series, actually, kind of a murder mystery in a way. Very much like
based
that.
on a book. Yeah.
Video game enthusiasts. Let's do this, and then we'll end on one more here. But we got Grand Theft Auto. I think this is 6.
Maybe it'll come out this year.
It should be. Hopefully, God knows, it's been 13 years.
Maybe looking forward to it.
Came out.
They keep pushing it back. They keep pushing it back and back and back.
Yeah.
When it comes out, it's going to be just like its predecessor, the highest grossing video game of all time. The other one made $10 billion.
Actually, the highest grossing video game of all time is Minecraft.
You sure it's not GTA 5?
No, it's Minecraft.
Really?
Okay, one more here.
I thought Minecraft was second.
Let's talk about the last thing that we're going to talk about is Masters of the Universe.
Oh, Jared Leto as Skeletor. Oh God.
Are you serious?
Okay. Yes. It
Whoa.
definitely should have been Walton Goggins. He's played
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
two characters without a nose. Definitely should have been him. But they gave it to Jared Leto. I think with lots of makeup, people don't need to know that it's him. And I think that if they're smart, they won't advertise that it's him.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Oh, they're definitely. It's going to be Jared Leto in Masters of the Universe.
Nah, I don't know, because his track record's he's tanking fast, man. That last Tron movie shit the bed hard. So they might
I
pivot away
just
from
watched that tonight. I actually enjoyed it.
that. Oh, good. Okay, good. I mean, I don't mind Jared Leto as an actor at all. I thought he was okay as the Joker. You know, he just works with the roles that he's given. But I kind of heard he's, you know, maybe a piece of shit in real life, and I don't know, you know, but Fallout show is currently ongoing. Show some of the video game people some love. The Street Fighter movie as well as the Mortal Kombat movie.
The Street Fighter movie looks terrible. Mortal Kombat movie, however, looks pretty fun.
I didn't love that first one that they just came out with a couple years back.
Yeah, the second one looks a lot more fun than the first one did.
Hopefully.
I'm not saying good. Remember, I'm not saying the word good. I'm saying fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that being said, guys, let's go to the Wheel of Fun. We're going to do the hot sauce giveaway now for y'all. We want to make sure that you guys have a chance to get in on that. So I'm going to share my screen here in a second.
Yeah, let us know that you're present so we can put your name on the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chris, Professor, you're right. Damn, Minecraft really is the highest. I thought it was GTA 5. Wow.
I only know that because there was a trivia question.
So if you guys are here and you want to get some hot sauce, I don't think either of the Seans enjoy the hot sauce, but if you're here and you haven't recently won, so Hector, Mom and Dad, you guys will not be up for the running on this hot sauce. It's Killer Pickle, particularly because I know Mom and Dad won't want it. They just got some, and Hector recently won some Killer Pickle as well. So
Sammy and Enrique, they've
Enrique and Sammy. Okay, let me put these in. Alrighty, and anybody else, if you're here,
Benkita, you still here? You still here,
Benkita? Futz, if you'd like to try to win some hot sauce. Anybody else that's in here? Sabrina, if you're here. Alex Benkita is not here, unfortunately.
Oh, he bounced already. Damn.
Yeah, he left. I know there's still not a ton of you, but quite a few of you still here. So if you're interested, feel free to mention that you are here. Jarrett, if you're still here, if you want to try to win some hot sauce. Phantasma, if you're here,
Sean,
and you want to win some hot sauce.
Chef 5505.
Sure, says Knucking Futz. So Knucking Futz is going to be on the wheel.
What about Sean's Chef 550505?
I don't know. If you're on there, Chef, please feel free to say here. So if you are here and you want to be entered in for the wheel on the hot sauce, so far there's only 3 entries, so you could be one of 3 people, or one of 4 possibly to win the hot sauce.
And I can save Donald on the shipping too if it's Chef, so he's in town for me.
Janet, are you still here, or you already bounced? Or Sal?
Yeah, Big Sal, are you here?
Frank.
I can't even give this stuff away. What's happening?
I didn't see Frank pop in.
He did like earlier.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
33% chance. I love these odds, says Knucking Futz. Yeah, you do. Right now you have a 33% chance. We're going to give it another minute. While we wait on people to say here, I'm going to throw one more image up on the screen of something we want to talk about. I think that bears being mentioned. They did confirm that Guy Gardner, Nathan Fillion will be in the Green Lantern series.
That's cool. That's good.
Not only are we going to get John Stewart and Hal Jordan, but we will get Guy Gardner as well. I'm hoping we can get Kyle Rayner in there also. That would be super duper. He's my favorite Green Lantern.
What about Simon Bass?
Nope. Don't care if they ever mention his name.
Or what's the other one? Jessica
Cruz. Neither one of them need to exist, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm trying to figure out, how can you have 6
horrible characters?
How can you have Alan Scott too?
I get we need representation, but good God, you know.
Like
These were done so poorly.
It's like 6 Earth Lanterns. How's that work?
Where we get to see some Green Lantern Corps members. Yeah, like maybe Chip, or
Chip.
How about that Fly, or the one that's like a virus? It's like a virus that'll invade your body. That's
or my favorites. I love Mogo, the planet.
I always thought that was fascinating. Hector, you can't be here. You can't. Hector, if you're near finished on your bottle of hot sauce, then I will put you in. So let me know if you are near finished on your bottle of hot sauce.
You must really love it.
And I will enter you into the race. But you have to be near finished on your bottle. Because I know that he does. Hector did. He's one of our Brian's fans. He has bought some of it before. Katamatui. Only halfway done. Well, I guess you need to hurry up, sir. I guess you need to hurry up. All right, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with the 33% chance, 33.33% chance of a win. We've got Enrique, Sammy, and Knocking Futz. So here we go, guys. Ready? And spin the wheel. You guys might not be able to see it. I don't think I shared it.
Oh, yeah, you didn't share it.
Okay, give me a second. Let me share it right now. Okay, Enrique has been eliminated from the wheel, leaving Knocking Futz and Sammy. And here we go. It's down to 2 people.
Let's see who wins.
And it looks like Sammy's going to be the winner of this one.
There you
Knocking
go, Sammy.
Futz is a loser. So, Sammy, I will have your bottle of hot sauce here. If you want to stop by the shop and pick it up, you are more than welcome to do so. Very much more than welcome to do so. Just let me know, and I'll bring it in advance. So, Sammy, you won the bottle of Killer Pickle here. So, congratulations, Sammy. Woo woo, burp burp burp. Killer Pickle goes to Sammy.
See,
I would
Sammy,
recommend that you guys might stop by tomorrow.
2026, you're
Okay,
here.
I'll bring it in tomorrow then, Sammy. I'll bring it with me. I want to thank you all very much for being a part of our live show. Tune in next week. I think next week it's gonna be a battle, I think is what we're gonna do, right? I sent you guys super excited in the middle of the night, sent out a charged text message that said, I want to do these battles. And I think we can finish off January with this. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. You guys let me know. But I'm thinking we do the battle of the Disney heroes. I think that needs to happen. And I think that'll be a lot of fun.
So Mickey Mouse versus
Donald Duck, Hercules versus Aladdin, etc., etc. The battle of the heroes of the
Could there be
Disney
a tag team? Could be Huey, Dewey, and Louie versus,
yeah, I mean, if we have like the 3 hyenas or whatever, or like, I mean, they'd have to be heroes, but you know what I mean, so to speak, that kind of thing. Could be a lot of fun. So we're going to start next week with the battles. We will have another giveaway. I don't know if it'll be hot sauce. It might be something else. It might be a movie. It might be a Disney movie. It might be a Disney product. We don't know right now. So it's going to get crazy. So I want to thank you all. Brian, I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank Half's Hot Sauce for always sponsoring us. We appreciate you guys there. Chris, Kevin, thank you guys again. I want to take the time also to mention that tomorrow I'm going to be helping out We Can Be Heroes, and we are going to be doing a extended live sale on our Instagram. We're going to be starting at 3 p.m. and rolling until 7 p.m. that we'll be running. It's going to be a long sale, guys, of very special books. Over the weekend, we got in a very large collection of really cool vintage 70s, 80s, 90s, and more modern comics variants and things like that. So we are going to be doing that on Instagram. You can find them on We Can Be Heroes Comics on Instagram. So guys, check us out 3 to 7 p.m. tomorrow. I want to thank you all for being a part of our live sale. We appreciate you all. And if you're feeling thirsty, perhaps you should
have an intentional, a balance, but always thriving Rumble Pop.